Another crazy allergy story for you. I've lived all over the country, and for 4 years I lived in Tucson. I'm also Mexican, first and second generation, which I will explain why this matters in a second because it's related to the allergy in an ironic kind of way. So I was going through like a box of Benadryl like a week when I lived in Tucson. I didn't know I was allergic to the Benadryl at the time, not the Benadryl itself, but the gel caps, because of the high histamine in the gel caps, and the coconut issue with the glycerin because glycerin is coconut derived. So I didn't know I was allergic to it at the time, but it was still helping with my symptoms at the time, right? However, the fact that I needed to take that many just to be able to function was insane. My allergist was really concerned. I was reacting to everything. Swollen, runny eyes, my sinuses were a mess. I was getting rashes all the time, hives, welts, swelling, the whole bit. It was just crazy. And things got worse every single time there was a forest fire. In even the neighboring states would affect me. I remember one time there were literally forest fires raging in like all of the states like surrounding the state of Arizona, the state of Tucson. Anyway, when I got to my doctor's appointment that day, my nurse practitioner, like shined a flashlight in my eyes to check my pupils because they were so dilated. Like she literally thought I was high. That's how messed up I was. And then she was like, "Pauline, do you know what is around what's burning right now?" And I was like, trees. And I'd already been diagnosed at this point with a severe allergy to mesquite. The mesquite trees, they are everywhere on the southern border. And one mesquite tree for someone with an allergy, a severe allergy, can affect someone up to 100 miles away. So imagine when you've got forests of these trees just raging in a fire. I was so jacked up. We couldn't leave the house unless we were going, like I couldn't spend time outside unless I was just getting in my car to go someplace else and like go into another building. That was it. So 4 years of basically just being stuck inside. Eventually my allergist was like, "You need to move." And I'm like, "Where?" And he's like, "Not the southern border. You need to be as far away from the southern border as possible." And this is where the Mexican part comes in, because mesquite trees are all over Mexico too. My dad was from there. My mom's mom and dad were from there. If I'd been born in Mexico, I would have been allergic to my home country. And that's why I don't live in Tucson anymore.